Rise from your grave.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Game Grave. This is Balloon Fight. The arcade version of this was released in 1984, but we're playing the NES version, which was released back in 1985, a year later. We're checking out Balloon Fight because President of Nintendo, Mr. Iwata, passed away, sadly, last week. And I did not know this, but he actually had a hand in creating this game, which I think is super cool because growing up, this was one of my favorite games. I remember getting this game as a kid from my parents, and you know, it's one of those games that your mom picks out because it's like, oh, this looks non-violent and fun. It's about balloons, and it's strange because it's called Balloon Fight, so I guess it's as criminal as you know, a balloon game can get. But either way, I actually really enjoyed playing it when I was a kid. I had a lot of fun with it. It's sort of like Joust, as you can tell from this demo here. We're gonna jump in and we're gonna just start playing the game immediately. Yeah, it's just me, so let's just do the one-player game here. So you play as this little balloon guy. I'm not really sure if he has a name, but you saw in the demo you can actually play two players with this if you want. So your goal is to pop all these other guys' balloons, and when they're floating down, you hit them again and take them out for the level. And every single level, you're going to get a whole new slew of enemies to take out. One of the things you want to try to do, if you can, is take out as many enemies as you can before they're able to lift off. And you get those bubbles; those are worth extra points. You just got an extra 1,000 points right there for getting those bubbles. You don't want to get too close to that water, which I will show you why at some point before this is over, but gigantic fish will just jump up and get you. And we want to avoid that lightning at all costs as well. Whoop, 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 oh! It's trying to get me. Here we go. Boom. And when those guys fall, if you don't get them, they will start re-pumping up their balloons as they do here at the start of the level. Boom. We just got two of them right there. Absolutely beautiful. Another guy. We're not doing too bad here. So, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to play through this game a bit here, just the regular game. Then we're going to jump into what's called Balloon Trip. And if you haven't seen that, it's a lot of fun. You basically are collecting these green balloons as we're doing in the bonus round here. And there's a ton of electrical sparks like you saw from the lightning that you have to avoid and collect as many balloons as you can. You just basically go on a trip and try to collect as many as you can before dying or losing your balloons, or whatever terminology you want to use. Only missed one balloon that time, I think, or maybe it was two. It's a pretty good amount of points there, though. I got the high score for the day. How about that? Get that green guy, because those guys are always a little more annoying than the regular pink guys. We got a ton of bubble points here. Get this guy. There we go. I've not lost a balloon yet. We're rocking it. So yeah, after we take a look at Balloon Trip, I think what we're going to do is do something I haven't done before, which is attempt to get as far into this game as I can. I don't know if there's an end to it. I don't know if it's like Donkey Kong, where it's just going to kind of keep going and going and going forever. But I have a few codes that I can use to make sure that I stay alive forever. Oh, and I should probably mention this now that I've lost a balloon. When you lose a balloon, your guy actually does... It is a bit harder for him to, like, gain... you know, to actually move up, to... Oh, gee, yeah, we took out that balloon. I was trying to get to him before... So, yeah, when you have one balloon left, it's actually a lot harder to fly around. It's a lot harder to I can't even think of the word today. Let's just say gain airtime. How about that? Oh, these guys are not moving. This is tough. What is this? Oh, see? Now I gotta hit the button like a million times harder. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Though I loved this game growing up, the one thing I always remember about it is that it is tough. It is a tough game. Look at that. both of my lives in one round there. And if I can't get... Oh! If I can't get up on this yellow guy, he's gonna get me too. I cannot... Oh, no, lightning! Oh, crap. Oh, did you see that? That's cheap. That is cheap. So there you go. I don't know how far I got into this game when I was a kid, but that's probably not far off. Alright, let's check out Balloon Trip. Let's do a couple rounds of this. So, yeah, here you go. You take off with the balloons, and you just try to avoid these sparks everywhere. Ooh. So this is actually a pretty fun extra round. I feel like it was unheard of, or at least not as common back in the day to have an arcade game that actually had a couple of oh man, how did I get out of that? It was kind of rare to have an arcade game that actually had a couple modes to play. And by arcade, like I don't know if I've ever played the Balloon Fight version. Oh, the fish got me. There it is. I told you I'd show it to you. I don't know if I've ever played the arcade version of Balloon Fight, but at least in the NES version, you could tell this is a lot like Wrecking Crew, where you know you only got so many options, and it definitely feels like an arcade game because that's where it comes from. And I don't know if the arcade game actually had the Balloon Trip mode as well, but it was kind of rare for the arcade games to have some additional modes in them besides, you know, a hard mode or a two-player mode. By adding a third leg on here, the first being one player, the second being two player, and then the third being Balloon Trip, it's pretty cool. You know, it probably gave people a lot of game for their money back then, which, you know, as games got better and easier to produce in the 90s, in the late 80s, ugh, another death. You know, as it got easier to produce, you know, they were able to add more and more and more content. If you were to compare this game to, say, like, Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES, I mean, there's no contest. Super Mario Bros. 3 it's a classic, and there's a ton of stuff to do, and there's so many worlds and secrets and everything to find. I mean, it's a marvelous game. But Balloon Fight is in a different generation of NES games. You know, it's the first crop. And it's pretty fun. Alright, we're gonna finish up this round here, and then we're gonna attempt our marathon as the Balloon Fight guy who can never die. And we'll see how far we can get. Oh, oh. I'm moving up on the ranks here. Oh, go up, go up. Don't hit that. Hit rank 30. Not sure what that means. I'm sure there's someone out there who is like King Balloon Fight or Queen Balloon Fight. Let's not be too sexist here, right? Somebody's got this amazing score in Balloon Fight, I'm sure. Wow, look at all this open space. This is kind of nice. Alright, yeah, we'll go up. Okay, this is just dodging here. The other thing I should mention is that if this game looks interesting to you, and you're not quite ready to take the plunge and play it, a good way to get exposed to playing some Balloon Fight is in the new NES Remix games that Nintendo has released. Not sure what year, but it's on the Wii U, if you got a Wii U. NES Remix 1. There's a whole bunch of Balloon Fight stages in there that require you to do, you know, certain tasks to pass them. And on a separate note, the Remix games I found to be a lot of fun. So if you get to have a lot of fun with the NES Remix games, which come in a bundled disc now, but if you get to have fun with that and try out Balloon Fight, you know, I think it's a win-win there. But yeah, I mean, if it were coming straight from me, I would say definitely load up Balloon Fight. Give it some love. It's a great little game. Okay, here we are back in Balloon Fight. We got infinite lives, and we have balloons are unburstable. So let's see how far we can get into the game. Take that, jerks. I feel invincible. Boom. Take that, dude. Oh, let's get up here, get these guys. Look at that. Look how fearless I am. Now that I know I cannot be killed. So I feel like at that part right there, I should have lost a balloon, so I think it's working. Let's try it out here. You can pop me? Oh, you can't pop me. Look at that. We are totally going to make some headway in this game. Oh, gotta get on top of him. Gotta pop that parachute. There we go. Alright, here we are, back in the bonus round. Pop, pop. Pivot pop, don't stop. I absolutely love the balloon fight theme. It's one of those songs where when you sing it, or rather, when you hear it, you can't help but sing it or hum it, and it always takes me back whenever I hear it. It takes me back to playing this in my parents' house when I was a kid, you know, playing this down in the basement where the Nintendo was. Oh, I got a perfect. I didn't realize I got that last balloon. So there are 20 balloons in that first one. I did miss 2 last time. Oh, almost got 3 of them. Go ahead, pop me, dude. Just try and pop me. Boom! Oh, oh, getting caught. Getting bounced around. I know as much as I liked playing this game as a kid, there were times where I got so frustrated because when you hit these, when you hit some of these land masses that are hanging in the air, you get bounced around like crazy, like what just happened to me. I'm gonna let that guy get eaten by a fish just for fun. Haha, take that. They should give you extra points for that. Maybe they do. I didn't see it. Oh, gotta get away. Alright, we got way too much lightning on screen, guys. Okay, there's another kill there. Look at that, guided himself over to the land, to the platform. You too, huh? You guys think you're so great. Oh no! Ooh. Now, I have infinite lives in my balloons can't be popped, but I don't think that means that I'm invincible. So I could still, I think I could still perish right here. There we go. Boom, there's that one. So yeah, you know, I should take this, Ooh. Okay, you are not invincible. You're not invincible to the lightning sparks. Just as a heads up. But look at that. I don't have to start over, I just come in, take that guy out, boom, we're on to the next level. Another bonus round. See, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by death, is that, for those of you who haven't played the NES remix games on the Wii U, I would totally recommend them. They have especially if you get the package one on the disc. I don't know if the package one is for sale on the eShop, but definitely worth checking out. But if you like NES games, it is definitely something to check out because there's a lot of gameplay there. I think I probably spent a good 10 hours playing through a lot of the stuff that's in there. Okay, I definitely remember coming to this at some point when I was a kid because of this thing. Look at this. Woo! Throws you all around. So yeah, NES Remix for the price. I think when it came out last December, it was $30, and I had bought it full price at $30, and you know I think they're $15 a piece on the eShop anyway. Because I don't know if you can buy it as a bundle, like for cheaper, but I do know that you can buy them separately, which is where they're originally from. So, yeah, anyway, I think it's definitely worth the money, especially if you like NES, you want to play something a little bit new. There's There's games in there that I hadn't even played it, you know, back when I was a kid. So I thought that that was really cool. It gave me something new, as well as something unique. Oh, don't go too close to the water. Not that it matters. We can always respawn back, right? Shut that off. Ooh, ooh. How come the lightning doesn't kill those guys? Come on, let's be fair here, right? So what's great about NES Remix is not just that you get to play old NES games, but they've triggered it where, you know, there's things that you do in the NES games. Like, for example, if you're playing a balloon fight level, it'll just give you a random level, and it'll say like, finish this level without dying, or take out all the green guys. You know, it actually has this bonus round as one, which is pop all of the balloons. You know, which can be a challenge. You see that I've only been able to do it once so far. This one will be no different than the ones that I haven't been able to do before. But they also include other games like Legend of Zelda, and, you know, they eventually start including Super Mario Bros. 1 and 3 and 2. I believe there's some Metroid stuff in there. There's old Donkey Kong stuff in there. There's even, like, Nintendo Pinball. There's all kinds of, like, really... There's a great variety of games in it, and the fact that they set it up with, you know, different stipulations for each level on what to do, I think is a lot of fun. I had a great time with it. And I think I could actually go back and still finish a few of them. Like, when you get further into that game, oh my god, does it get tough. It gets to the point where, or it got to the point for me, where there was no way I could finish. Yeah, I got to the end of both of them, and they end up doing this thing where they have 13 rounds of different games you have to go through and do different things, different stipulations to finish. And wow, I could not get through them. I think there was one that was so tough for me I could get through half of it, and the other half it was just like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen, dude. So I had to call it quits. It's one of those where you're playing older games and you're getting super frustrated because the older games really are that much more difficult than newer games are. So, but besides the increase of difficulty at the very end of it, it's definitely a fun ride. Definitely worth it. And this balloon fight is just gonna go on and on. I've lost track of what number we're on. I saw that there is a code that starts you right at level 15, so I assume that... Don't go down. Okay, good. I assume there's got to be, like, a restart message or something like that, like there is in Donkey Kong, that happens. That kind of lets you know, hey, you are... Oh, no! It kind of lets you know, hey, you are going to be restarting the levels over again. Yep, here's another bonus round. How many bonus rounds is that so far? Can we get these? I think that's 4 bonus rounds, if I'm not mistaken. Which I think these are is it every 4 levels? So we're on level 16 then? Is that accurate? So we must be getting pretty close. I don't know, the bonus rounds are either every 3 or every 4. I really don't know off the top of my head. And so I know that a lot of people on the internet were kind of clamoring for the Smash Brothers guys to add the balloon fight dude as a character in Smash Brothers after Iwata passed, which I think would be a great addition. It's balloon fight is one of those very forgotten about games in the Nintendo library. Like until recently, they actually did do a balloon fight competition at the Nintendo World Championship thing that they had this year right before E3, which was great. That balloon fight ended up being one of the games. That was so cool. And now that Iwata passed like so close after... Oh, lightning got me. He passed so close after E3 happened. A lot of people think that they included it as kind of like a nod to him, you know. Even if not, though, balloon fight I think was a great pick. They basically had everybody play Balloon Trip, and they did, you know, see how far you can get, which I thought was very cool. It's great to see such a classic get some play on there. And we are moving. Okay, we got another bonus here. Oh, yeah, we are definitely not going to get anywhere near perfecting this one. Yikes. These balloons are all over the place. The other thing that's hard about this level, though, is that if you lose a little bit of ground, you start falling a bit. It takes a lot to, like, start getting your momentum up and building it back up. Look at that. That was my worst yet. 14 balloons. Yikes. Here we go. So we are starting to see levels over and over again. Like, we have played through this level already. So we must have played through, like, what they had to offer. Oh, that was a Metroid sound. Did you hear that? Whoa! Yeah, I think there's absolutely no way I would have been able to finish this game on my own without any help with the codes there. The Balloon Fight is also one of those games that I would play as a kid with my sister, and when I played with my sister, this game definitely became a blood battle, because when you play two players, I don't know if you remember seeing it in the demo earlier in the video, but you can pop each other's balloons, and once in a while, depending on our moods as kids, we would purposely go around and pop each other's balloons. So yeah, that was not good. It was not a good day in our household when that happened. It became the whole, like, we're supposed to be on the same team, we're not playing together. And one of us would always be the one starting it. It wasn't just me, it wasn't just her. It was depending on our moods, that's who was doing it. Look at all those points, yo. Okay, we're still moving along here, still chugging. Wow, I could not get that guy to save my life. Oh, see, that guy blew his balloon back up, came back. I don't know if that has happened yet since we started. Oops, stay away from the lightning. Oh, ran right into it. Oop, double kill. Totally got me. Oh, come on, fish. Why didn't you get that guy? There you go. Get that guy. Oh no, he just drowned. I was expecting the fish to get him. But he did not. Look at that. We're still moving, still playing the same levels. Alright. It would appear to me as though there is no end of game message or anything. We've had to have played through 20 levels by this point, right? If not, we're getting dangerously close. Okay, there's that. Two more. Come here, guys. See? Metroid sounds. It was the bomb laying sound for Metroid. Boom! Okay, I'm gonna probably give this... maybe this level one more. See what awaits us. Because this very well could just go on and on and on forever, and I don't think anyone's got the stomach for that much balloon fight. Not even me. And I really like this game. Okay, there we go. Okay, bonus round. Another bonus round. Not too bad. 18 out of 20 available. Could be much worse. Okay, we're gonna play through this level here, and then we're gonna see what lies for us at the end of this one, and we probably end up calling it because I don't think that there's gonna be any kind of a ending game message. At least that's what it would seem like for me. Why does the enemy, the guy that you're popping, how come he gets this, like, amazing music? Is like, oh, like, it kind of sounds like victory music, doesn't it? Or like, come on, dude, get back in the game music. But really, you're kind of sitting there like, he's the enemy, what are you doing? Well, there you go, everybody. That is Balloon Fight. Really wanted to play through a bit of this. And we definitely got a good chunk of Balloon Fight in here. But yeah, I really wanted to revisit it for myself. And I just wanted to play it because of Mr. Iwata passing, which is definitely something that bummed me out when I heard about it. It was not a happy day. I mean, it's not like I knew him or anything, but he did create a lot of things at Nintendo that we've all, as gamers, have enjoyed. And yeah, he will be missed. He will be missed for sure. It's really unfortunate. But hey everybody, thank you for watching me play Balloon Fight for the past almost 30 minutes, if you're still with me here. And I will see you all next time on the Game Grave.